Biafra did not fight alone. See the countries that supported Biafra during the Civil War. Since it ended about 50 years ago, the Nigerian Biafran Civil War has been a subject of tremendous discussion. There have been several myths regarding various aspects of the war, including what countries was on their side. Many individuals have continued to believe that during the war, the Biafran side did not receive assistance from any nation after the Civil War ended. As Biafran did not fight alone, this notion is incorrect. Many countries, depending on the political situation in the region, gathered around the support the Biafran side in both major ways and by other means that were less conspicuous. Some of the countries that helped Biafran during the Civil War will be unveiled in this broadcast. They are as follows. 1. France. France was one of the main supporters and donors to the secessionist cause of the Biafran side during the Civil War, under the leadership of Charles de Gaulle. The Biafran cause, according to Charles de Gaulle himself, was just and noble. 2 B-29 bombers, Alert helicopters, captured German and European arms from World War. 2. Pilot and machineries fighters were received by Biafran under his watch. France was the country leading the way globally for political support and recognition of Biafra. It was more than just a fight for France in West Africa. It was also a way of extending its sphere of influence. Support for France was mainly given in West Africa by her mostly French-speaking allies. 2. China. During the Civil War, China was another country that helped the Biafran case. The Chinese treated the Biafran's dispute as a justified one and gave full support from 1968 to 1969 to the Biafran side. With a variety of arms worth around $2 million, China sponsored Biafra. In those days, this was tremendous, and even now, Tanzania served as a middleman for Biafran's supply of arms from China. The Biafran War for the Chinese was more of a battle against Anglo-American imperialism and Soviet revisionism. 3. Israel. From 1968, Israel supported Biafrans inside and side. Via Côte d'Ivoire, weapons from Israel were supplied to Biafra mainly through covert means, including one attempted by the Israel intelligence unit Mossad. The Biafran side was also supplied with money worth $100,000. Israel also provided humanitarian assistance to Biafra in addition to this. Supporting secessionists for Israel was seen as a way of antagonizing African nations that were allied with the Arab world, as most Arab allies in Africa, such as Egypt, supported the Nigerian side. 4. Portugal. Portugal helped the Biafran side with weapons during the Nigerian War, Biafran War, and cooperated with France to send combined arms and aid shipments from France to Biafra through their mainly Francophone-speaking allies in West Africa. 5. Gabon. In May 1968, Gabon recognized Biafra. Many arms and humanitarian assistance shipments to Biafran have come from Gabon. Gabon also acted as the destination where Colonel Odumebu Ojukwu, the Biafran general, fled to before the Biafran military surrendered. 6. Ivory Coast. That's Cote d'Ivoire. Ivory Coast is a French-speaking country, and all Francophone countries enjoy close alliances with France, as predicted. As a consequence, Biafra was immediately offered support and served as a transit station for weapons, shipments, and assistance for France and Portugal to the secessionist region. Tanzania, Czechoslovakia. Until 1968, Spain, South Africa, Rhodesia, and Vatican, and Haiti were also countries that supported the Biafran side during the Civil War, although most of these countries have offered support in many ways, including through the provision of weapons, cash, and humanitarian aid to the Biafran side. Many have officially refused to recognize Biafra. Gabon, Haiti, Ivory Coast, Tanzania, and Zambia were the countries that officially recognized Biafra. Biafra did not, in fact, fight alone. Wars are bad, and the war in Nigerian Biafra was no exception. Despite the difficulties affecting the Nigerian economy, it is everyone's job to see that the country works together. Any other arrangement must be executed for the good of everyone, and all through peaceful and diplomatic means. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, yes, we know that the Biafran War is not what anyone will ever pray to experience again. Just like our parents will rightly say that, pray you don't experience the Biafran War again. Pray that we don't experience it in Nigeria again, because it doesn't worth experiencing. It doesn't worth allowing to come to bear again. These countries that have just been mentioned that gave support to Biafrans, no one is denying that fact of a truth. But when we're talking about support, we're talking about this particular support gotten was provisional support. But when we're talking about the war itself, they didn't fight for Biafra, they only made provisions for Biafra. But in the case of Nigeria, the support Nigeria got was a war support. These people, like the Americans that supported Nigeria, they supported Nigeria by joining hands in fighting at the Biafrans. I don't know if you're understanding. There is a difference between provision and attacking. Are you getting now? So in the case of Biafran, they were provided for. Why in the case of the Nigerians, they joined in the fight? You understand? So that is what we are trying to look at, and that's the bone of contention here. All right. So my viewers, you can see that the Biafran War is not something that one will just hear and take his eyes off. It's good you know about it, and also be able to strike a balance between then and now, and know if truly it's worth experiencing again. All right. So please, my viewers, your own comments concerning this are very important. Deem it fit to leave them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.